welcome to the Dave Dan Show, part 2 of my music review show. Last week, if you remember, I feel like I sound like the guys from Lost in Space.
Because, baby, it's cold out there.
Thanks to Stuart Pauly for pulling me out. Last week, he sent me a song by a band called Life Against Time. I reviewed it, and I told you everything I thought about it. I told you I thought it was about a 6. And the main reason I thought it was not above 6, I think I gave it a 5.5. Was because it's not because of the measurement of how long I am in the seat of my pants. It's because I thought it was a lyric video. When people say lyric videos, just think about MTV. Would MTV have gotten to where they were? Of course, now they're in the fucking gutter. But would they have gotten to where they were if they had lyric videos? No, we want to see the musicians. That's what music's all about. Seeing the guys on the axe, seeing the guys on the drum, seeing the vocalist up there giving the performance of his friggin' life. That's what we want to see. So I critiqued them and I said, I can only give it a 5.5. I felt bad about it. No, I never feel bad about shit, right? So what happened is the bass player for the band, he came on and he said it was very cool to see his video and see an honest critique for his video. So Graham Howard, it's another guy like Dave Darin, first name. Graham Howard, that's kind of like 2 last names, right? So they sent me another video. We're going to play it. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't busted my cherry on this video, so I haven't seen it yet. The name of the video is called Surrender. So we're going to check it out together. We're going to come back. I'm going to tell you the quirks and features of the video. We'll be back after we play it. Here we go! first thing I thought of is I saw the vocalist come up there, and I thought if Crimson Clover, remember him? Crimson Clover was in Back to the Future. And he's been in other things. I think it was in Pulp Fiction no, he was in that second, I think the second Charlie's Angel. Crimson Clover. If Crimson Clover and Ron Howard had a gangbang with one woman and had a child, it would look like the vocalist of that band. And by the way, here we got Stuart Poley, who's thinking he's seducing me to doing more of these shows. You know what? I need another show like I need Constipation, and I got to force the constipation out my ass. I'm not really interested in doing more radio shows. I do rant and rave shows now. And I do shows where I try to go out into the streets and get people hostile until they want to fucking hit me. So that's what I do now on the Dave Darin Show. So I'm going to come out and I'm going to be doing these crazy ass stunts and shit just to see if I can pull talent out of freaks. This is what I thought of the video. I thought, first of all, thank God it wasn't another lyric video. The band looked great. The guys look really good. The instrumentation of this band is really solid. You guys are pretty good. I liked it. I got to raise it up from a 5.5. I would say I'd have to listen to it again to really give it an accurate, because the first time you hear a song, how many people hear a song the first time and truly love it? There's some songs like that, but they are like few and far between. You got to listen to it like 3 or 4 times before you really get a feel for the song. Now, I'm not going to do that because I wanted this to be my first impression, and I didn't preview it. The first thing I noticed is the guys are coming down. Looks like an insane asylum. And I thought I saw, I'll flash it up here. I thought I saw a place where you could hang yourself. Looks like a place where you'd see a serial killer living. So it starts off with that, and boom, then it goes right into the band playing on stage. And then it opens up to the wide preview of the band. You know, I've said this before, when I see people play, people are out there recording their favorite bands. And they got the cell phone, they got it going the up and down. They got it on the vertical instead of the horizontal mode. Whenever you see that, man, the video is going to suck. Because when you got that going up and down like this, you can see one guy, you see his whole length. If you're looking to see how big his package is, then I guess this works. But I want to see the whole band. When you guys are out there in gigs and you're doing Facebook live shows from the gig, go horizontal so we can see the whole band. So this band got it. It's working. Right off the bat, it's pretty good. Right off the bat, it's good. Here we go. Then after that, you got the fast notes of the guitar. You got them like shredding, and the drummer's shredding behind it. That's working. That's pretty cool too. I like that. I'm liking what I hear right off the bat. Like, I had a label on the show probably like 5 years ago. And they said the first thing you got to do when you get music out there is to capture people's interest within 7 to 9 seconds. And you guys did it. I like this so far. So far, I would have, if I had no idea you guys had an interest in coming on the show or having Stuart send me a piece of music of you guys, and then you guys connecting with me to send me a second piece. If you weren't interested in the show, I would have still listened, and I would have been going past the 9 seconds. Now let's see if I can go past that and listen to more. Here we go, guys. Let's check out more. This is pretty good, right? Coming from me who fucking hates everything, this is pretty good. So we started off with some imagery that worked, and now we're into 49 seconds of the video, and there's vocals already. So we got a whole lot happening here. We got the homicide hallway. Then we get you guys in a horizontal view to see you guys on stage. Boom, pretty quick. And then within 50 seconds, we got the vocalist singing some. We got Ron Howard, Crimson Clover out here singing the tune. It's working. So far, you got my interest. I'm going to keep going. Here we go. I'm about halfway through the video, and you know what? It's pretty good. Now, I would say that if you are a metal fan, I think you'll really like this. Now, if you're a rock fan, I think you'll really like it. If you're in the middle, I think you're more close to loving it because it's kind of a blend of rock and metal. I guess it's closer to metal. But I think if you're really into metal and the harder versions of rock, I think you'll really dig these guys. And thank God they sent me the second video because the first one, like I said, the first one I liked the music, but it suffered from a lack of imagery. This one we get to know the band. We get to know Ron Howard, Crimson Clover. We get to know the other guys in the bands. We get to see that they're really good instruments on these guys. They know how to play their instruments. I like it. I don't want to kiss their ass, but I like it. Let's keep going. All right, I noticed something else. Cinder block walls in the back. That's good because we're talking about an insane asylum. It looks good. I like it. I like insane shit going on in my show. I like insane music. I like insane imagery. I like it. Man, I wish I could fucking hate it, but I like it. Here we go. Let's do some more. I'll check out some more, and then I'm going to come back. Hopefully I can find something I don't like or critique. And if I can, I'll be honest about it. Or I'll make some shit up. All right, here we go. I will tell you this too, that these guys, if they're on stage in front of an audience, they're going to get laid. There's a couple of them that might even get sloppy seconds. Or there's a couple of them that looks like they may be able to do a mom-daughter thing. I don't know, but I think these guys are going to get laid. I want to know from you guys. I want to know, how many takes to do this? How many takes did you do it in 1 take, 3 takes, 10 takes? Be honest with me, tell me, because it's done really well. So let me know how many takes it took to get to this level. All right, now we got to a solo. Where are we now? We're into the song by 3 minutes and 15 seconds or something. Now we get a guitar solo. Someone told me, and I don't know if this is true, that there's a lack of guitar solos in today's current music. There's no lack of belches on my show, but someone said that there is a lack. By the way, don't eat curry before you do radio shows. Don't eat curry because it'll make you belch. It'll make you need to get up. And it can give you diarrhea. So don't do that while you're trying to do a radio show. It's because if the music sucks, you're going to really need to get the diarrhea out there. But these guys are good. So we're getting a solo here. The solo's good. It's competent. Are we really missing? I haven't noticed that. I haven't focused on that. Are we missing solos in today's music? Let's check it out. Let's check out the rest of the solo. Here we go. All right, guys, now that was a solo, and it's the vocalist. The Ron Howard guy is actually the guitar player, the lead guitar player, and the lead vocals. This guy, be careful with this guy. He's a breakaway artist. Keep him in the band. Kiss his ass, get him laid. Pay if he's having a drive spell, then just book the guy a couple hookers or something like that. Keep this guy in the band. This guy's solid. So we got to hear a solo. We got to hear some really good. Fuck! I usually hate everything. Mikey hates everything. Remember that commercial with Mikey? Give it to Mikey. He loves everything. I don't love anything. These guys are good, though. I like it. I like it. This would have been a much more fun interview if I didn't like it, but here we go. So Stuart did send me a second one. I haven't played this one either. You're going to hear the next song, which I'm going to do a critique of as well, and then I'll play Surrender again at the end of the show. So you get to hear this song kind of like 2.5 times. The second time in the middle is broken all apart. But it's a tribute to a song.